You thinking, punk? Did I fire 6 times or only 5? Well, the question you got to ask yourself is, do I feel lucky? Tell you the truth, I have no idea how many shots were fired because I'm somewhat senile. Okay, you know about Dirty Harry and that famous line, "Go ahead, punk, and make my day." All right, Imagine Dirty Harry being sent to investigate a situation. And Dirty Harry, played by Clint Eastwood, has got to figure out and present evidence so that the district attorney can give it to the judge and a grand jury to indict somebody or to decide a dispute. Clint Eastwood is sent to investigate whose footprints are on the moon first. Whose footprints are on the moon? Are those Armstrong's footprints, or are they Venezuelan footprints? Venezuela is claiming to have landed on the moon first and has a legal claim, a territorial claim to the moon. But Dirty Harry's got to investigate and find out whose footprints got there first. The Native Americans, so called, are not the Native Americans. Their footprints are not on the American continent first. Someone else's footprints were there first. Europeans came to North America prior to the later immigration of these Siberians, whose votes the left will need in the 2020 elections and thereafter to take control of the United States. The left will need the votes of these so-called Native Americans, and their claim will be they have a right to come and go through North America because it's theirs. And of course, they can live wherever they want to. There are no borders. They own this country. They got here first. The United States is an interloper, an invader. The United States government is illegitimate, has no right to build a wall. The only problem is these Siberian so-called Native Americans did not get here first. Europeans came here across the Atlantic ice shelf several thousand years before. Most of the Europeans were wiped out by a meteor impact. Now it sounds really funny, but you believe the part about the moon and Dirty Harry, but you're not going to believe a meteor hit North America 13,000 years ago, even though the evidence is abundant. The evidence is there. You're a forensic investigator. You got to look at the evidence. The very first clue is a layer of platinum dust laid down worldwide, and it's found in the ice cores drilled at Greenland, the Greenland Ice Sheet Project GISP2 Platinum Anomaly. If you want to get the poop on this story that I just brought to you, Google GISP2 Platinum Anomaly. And you will see that the Europeans were already here. Their footprints in the form of projectile points, Solutrean projectile points, were buried and found by archaeologists prior to the later deposition of these Siberian projectile points. All the clues are there. You've got to play Dirty Harry and solve this case because the United States hangs in the balance.